Welcome to Module H29, the final module of the program. 28 modules. Dozens of signed SOPs, one net ROI number. H29 has one job, pull all of it into one place. One calendar. One governance check. One current ROI figure. One clear story from where your business started to where it stands today. This is what you carry into your capstone. In H28 you honestly audited your habits, diagnosed why the slipping ones had slipped, wrote recovery rules, and put real accountability in place. You now have 4 substantial documents sitting separately: your H24 growth strategy roadmap, your H26 team AI adoption plan, your H27 net ROI scorecard, and your H28 stall recovery plan. H29 merges them. Nothing new is built here. This session is about gathering, checking, and assembling, turning 28 modules of separate work into one coherent story you can present with confidence. Before you begin, confirm all 4 documents are saved and locatable. A missing document is an honest note in the capstone, not a reason to stop. By the end of this module you'll have one master AI operating calendar, every SOP review from H1 to H28 merged into a single year-long view. You'll have a confirmed governance consistency check showing your current data handling practice still matches the privacy policy you wrote in H03. You'll have an updated net ROI scorecard reflecting the latest picture after H28's habit recovery work. You'll have a module-by-module adoption trail, a 5 to 6 sentence story of your transformation, one artifact per phase. And you'll have assembled your complete capstone readiness pack, everything above, signed, in one folder, ready for submission. Let's start with why 4 separate quarterly review cadences tracked in 4 separate documents is itself a risk, and what one master calendar changes. By H28 you have at least 4 separate quarterly reviews, each living in a different document: your H24 growth strategy review, your H26 team AI adoption plan review, your H27 ROI review, and your H28 habit maintenance review. Plus your H19 monthly opportunity scan, and your H22 quarterly reprioritization. 6 recurring reviews. 6 separate places to check. 4 separate quarterly cadences means that remembering 3 out of 4 still results in 1 silently lapsing. There's no cross-check. And your H26 AI champion would need to track 4 different documents to know what's due next. One master calendar changes all of this. One place to check, once a month or quarter, that surfaces everything due. Reviews using overlapping data like your H24 growth review and your H27 ROI review scheduled in the same sitting, since one directly feeds the other. And your AI champion can own the whole calendar without tracking 4 separate files. Now let's build it, merging every recurring SOP review from H1 to H28 into one year-long calendar view. The master calendar has 3 steps. List every recurring SOP from H1 to H28 you are still actively running with its frequency, weekly, monthly, or quarterly. Run the master calendar builder prompt in Copilot, paste your full list, and ask it to merge everything into one year-long calendar. Flag any month with 3 or more reviews landing at once, and suggest which reviews could be combined into the same sitting because they use overlapping data. Then review the combination suggestions. Combining reviews is not cutting corners, it's recognizing that reviews using the same underlying data belong in the same conversation. Ramesh's calendar example: every month, bank statement categorization and growth opportunity scan kept separate because they use different data. Every quarter end in January, April, July, and October, growth strategy review and net ROI review combined into one sitting because H27 pulls directly from H24's results. The following month, Team AI Adoption Plan Review and Habit Maintenance Review combined both check whether the system is actually being used. That's 6 reviews merged into a handful of clear sitting dates per quarter. Task 1. List every recurring SOP from H1 to H28 you are still actively running, with its frequency. Open Copilot and run the Master Calendar Builder prompt. Ask for everything merged into one year-long calendar, any month with 3 or more reviews flagged, and combination suggestions where reviews use overlapping data. Review any combination suggestions before accepting them. Save your master calendar. It feeds task 2. Your calendar is built. Now let's run the one check that protects everyone your business deals with, confirming your current data handling practice still matches the privacy policy you wrote all the way back in H03. In H03, early in this program, you wrote a data strategy and privacy policy for your business. Across the 28 modules that followed, you pasted customer names, order histories, financial figures, and team details into Copilot dozens of times in the normal course of learning. That was expected and reasonable. But it's worth one honest check, now that the excitement of learning has settled, that your actual habits still match the standard you set yourself at the start. This is not a new governance framework. H03 already built one. This is a consistency check against something you already own. 4 questions from your H03 policy. Are you only pasting customer data your policy allows? Have you avoided pasting anything your policy flagged as sensitive, ID numbers, full financial account details? Does your team, per H26, know the same data rules you committed to in H03? And are you still verifying AI-generated financial or legal adjacent outputs before acting? Anita's fashion boutique found one gap. Priya had been trained on the workflows but was never actually shown the H03 policy. Adjustment: Priya to read the one-page policy summary during her next onboarding session. One gap found. One specific fix. Consistent with this module's only job, check, not rebuild. Task 2. Locate your H03 data privacy policy or recall its key rules. Open Copilot and run the governance consistency check prompt. Paste your H03 policy and a rough list of the types of data you've pasted into Copilot across the program, and ask for any gaps between actual practice and written policy, each with one specific adjustment. Apply at least one flagged adjustment before saving, not just note it. Save your check. It feeds task 3. Your governance is confirmed. Now let's bring your net ROI fully up to date, because your H27 figure was calculated before H28's habit recovery work, and some things have changed since. 3 types of change since H27 may affect your net ROI. A habit recovered in H28 is now producing value again. Add back whatever benefit had been at risk of being lost. A projected revenue impact from H24's roadmap has become a real confirmed result. Move it from projected to confirmed and update its confidence level. Or a new cost was identified, a tool subscription, time spent on H26 onboarding work, subtract it to keep the net ROI honest. Tech Fix IT Services in Bangalore, their quarterly growth review had been classified as stopped in H28 and recovered with an if-then rule. In H29, that recovery restored 24,000 rupees per year of previously lapsed opportunity scanning value added back to the scorecard. Their AMC add-on had moved from to signed clients at H27 to 3 by H29. Revenue impact updated from 1,92,000 to 2,88,000 rupees. Net ROI increased not from renewed optimism, from confirmed, real progress. One sanity check applies here too. Any increase must trace to a specific, real, confirmed event since H27. Optimism is not evidence. Task 3. Open Copilot and run the ROI update prompt. Paste your H27 net ROI scorecard and list any habits recovered since H28, any H24 roadmap projections now confirmed as real results, and any new costs identified. Ask Copilot to update the scorecard showing what changed and why, recalculate the net ROI, and flag if it moved significantly in either direction so you can double-check the inputs. Sanity check any increase, trace it to a specific real event before accepting it. Write down your updated net ROI, save your scorecard, it feeds task 4. Your numbers are current. Now let's build the story, the 5 to 6 sentence adoption trail that tells a reviewer how your business changed, phase by phase, with real evidence behind every sentence. An adoption trail is not a list of all 28 modules you completed. It is a short, evidence-based story for each phase of the program, the one artifact that best represents what actually stuck and mattered for your business. Not everything you touched. The things that changed something real. 5 phases, weeks 1 to 3 for basics, operations, and management. Week 4 for the full growth system from H19 to H24. Week 5 for consolidation from H25 to H28. 1 artifact per phase. 5 to 6 sentences total. Short enough to say aloud in under 90 seconds. Ramesh's trail, I started with 3 years of receipts in a shoebox. By week 3 I had clean categorized records that cut my CA's prep time from 3 days to 4 hours a quarter. In H19 scanning, that same clean data surfaced a second location supply opportunity I'd never noticed in my own order history. H20 and H21 turned a related customer request into a real concept and a brand position. H22 combined both into one prioritized opportunity. H23 turned it into a go decision with a trial batch condition, and H24 gave that decision an actual calendar. By H26 my most experienced QC inspector had become my AI champion. By H27 all of it added up to a net ROI of roughly 4,59,000 rupees in the first year. 6 sentences. Every sentence points to a document he already built. That trail became the spine of his capstone presentation. Nothing in it was invented for the occasion. Task 4. Choose your single best artifact from each of the 3 program phases, weeks 1 to 3, week 4, and week 5. Open Copilot and run the adoption trail builder prompt. Paste what you built in each phase and ask for a short chronological trail of 5 to 6 sentences, one per phase, showing how each phase's output fed into the next, written so you could say it aloud in under 90 seconds. Confirm every sentence in the trail points to a real document you have already built. Save your adoption trail, it feeds task 5. Your trail is built. Now let's assemble everything, the 4 H29 outputs plus the 3 supporting documents from week 5 into one complete, signed Capstone Readiness Pack. The Capstone Readiness Pack has 5 components. Your master AI operating calendar from task 1. Your governance consistency check from task 2. Your updated net ROI scorecard from task 3. Your adoption trail from task 4. And your H24 roadmap, H26 team plan, and H28 stall recovery plan carried forward as supporting evidence. Before you sign it, one last honesty check. Is every figure and claim in this pack something you would be comfortable explaining to a real reviewer? Not something that sounded good in the moment, something you can defend, line by line, with a real document behind it. The capstone itself is a separate deliverable, not a 60-minute module, not a task box, not a multiple-choice quiz. It evaluates whether you have assembled a coherent, evidence-based system, a working calendar, a consistent governance practice, an honest ROI figure, and a real adoption story. Not whether you recall facts from individual modules. The separate capstone submission instructions and rubric document tells you exactly how to present what you've built. Read it before you submit. H29 has given you everything it asks for. Task 5. Save all 5 components in one folder or document. Run the final honesty check. Every figure and claim is something you would defend to a real reviewer. Then write and sign your commitment statement. You confirm this pack is honest, complete to the best of your ability, and ready for your capstone submission. Write down your capstone submission date. Save your signed capstone readiness pack. This is your H29 capstone deliverable and the direct input to your capstone submission. Let's close the module and the program and look at everything you've built. You have now completed all 29 modules. From H1's first prompt to H29's final consolidation, you have built a working, evidenced, AI-assisted operating system for your business. One that scans for opportunities, shapes them into offerings, positions your brand, prioritizes what matters, decides carefully, plans concretely, spreads capability beyond yourself, proves its own value, and protects itself from quietly fading. 4 businesses completed this same journey. Ramesh turned a shoebox of receipts into a net ROI of approximately 4,59,000 rupees and a QC inspector who is now his AI champion. Anita has a pre-styled product line delegated to Priya, reviewed every quarter. TechFix has 3 AMC clients signed and a net ROI still growing. Crafted Care has a serum launch, a recovered pricing decision, and a monthly content habit that now runs without the founder doing everything herself. What remains is not more learning. It's presenting what you've already built. Complete the test. If you don't pass, watch the 60-second hack video, then review the module and retry. When you are ready, read the capstone submission instructions and rubric document. Then submit. 29 modules taught you how to use AI. The capstone is where you show what it actually did.